Good day, everyone. Myself, I'm Kirtana S. from the Department of Food Technology and working as assistant professor. Our program focuses on building strong foundation in food processing, safety, and quality systems while aligning with industry standards such as HACCP and ISO frameworks. Over here, we are going to discuss together about the microbial food spoilage and its role in the upcoming video.
The culprits behind spoilage. First, let's look at the bacteria. Bacteria multiply very rapidly under suitable conditions like warmth, moisture, and common examples include Pseudomonas, Lactobacillus, and Clostridium. So, these microorganisms break down food components, leading to unpleasant odors, slime formation, and overall spoilage. So, some of them can even be harmful to human health. So next we have molds. Molds are filamentous fungi that grow on surface of food, especially in moist conditions. So the examples include Aspergillus and Penicillium. So they are often visible as fuzzy growth on bread or fruits. Molds do not only spoil the food but can also produce harmful substance that called mycotoxins, and it will make the food unsafe to consume. So finally, let's discuss yeast. Yeast are single-celled fungi that ferment sugars present in food. So a common example is Saccharomyces cerevisiae. They convert sugar into alcohol and carbon dioxide, which can lead to changes in tastes and smell and also texture of the food. So this can result in off flavors and spoilage, especially in juices and sweet products.
Let's see how microbes destroy the food. First, the microorganism in the food releases a specific enzyme, and that enzyme acts as a spoilage reactor. Then the enzyme start to break down the components which is contained in the food. The components like fat, protein, carbohydrates, etc. These will break down and change into the byproduct. The byproducts are maybe gas, acids. For example, when we take in a milk has lactose. The lactose converted into the lactic acid, and if the spoilage is acquired, we can identify by the sensory failure. When we take in a milk is changing into a bluish color and releases some bad odor. These are the examples of how the microbes destroy the food.
Spoilage hotspots: meat, poultry, and eggs. So meat, eggs, and poultry are perishable food items, so which get easily contaminated, or the microbes can easily grow in these types of foods due to their high moisture content and the pH level. So major contamination sources in the meats and poultry include slaughtering process like intestine and feathers in the animals, improper handling and the processing equipments. If it is contaminated, the food can be get easily spoiled. After that, we can add water, air, etc., and the cross contamination process. So due to this, the meat and the poultry get affected easily. Next is egg. So basically, eggs have an outer shell which is a barrier for the eggs. So if the eggs are get damaged or cracks in the eggs, it can be easily spoiled, or the microbes can easily attack the egg content and it can spoil the egg. And due to improper storage and the antimicrobial property is not properly maintained, it can be spoiled easily. So the major or the common microorganisms involved in meat, poultry, and eggs are Salmonella, Clostridium, and Pseudomonas. So identifying the spoilage in these types of foods include 5 stages. First is appearance. So appearance is nothing but the visual analysis of the food items. So by the discoloration of the food items and due to the color change like brown or green, etc. Next, in the appearance, we can take the slime formation, that is mold growth or yeast growth, fungal growth in the food items. Next is taste. Taste, if we take soreness or the bitterness due to the acid content, and the unpleasant taste if we eat the meat or poultry or egg. Next is texture. So in the texture change, we can see the sticky or slimy appearance. The texture will be very soft and sticky and even dry sometimes. due to the over contamination or over spoilage of the meat or poultry. The fourth thing is odor. So the smell will be sour smell due to the acid formation, and sometimes it may be putrid odor, that is due to protein degradation, and ammonia like smell due to the nitrogen components present in the meat, poultry and the eggs. The last one is pH shift, that is change in the pH level like acidity and alkalinity in the food products. So if the meat is more spoiled, it becomes more alkaline because of the protein degradation, and in eggs it increases the pH level due to the carbon dioxide escape level. So for these by these conditions we can identify the spoilage in the meat, poultry and the eggs.
The invisible architects of decay. Food spoilage happens mainly because of microorganisms like bacteria, yeast and molds. They are present everywhere and enter food during handling or storage. When conditions like moisture, temperature and nutrition are suitable, they grow fast. Bacteria cause bad smell and slimy texture. Yeast produces gas and changes taste. Molds grow on a surface and may produce toxins, so these microorganisms spoil food and make it unsafe for consume. Then strategies for preservation. Temperature control. This low temperatures slow down microbial growth. Refrigerations keep food freshly and for long time. Freezing stops microbial activity, almost completely stop the growth of microorganisms. Hygiene and handling. Cleanliness is very important. For example, hand wash, use clean utensils and keep surrounding clean. Avoid mixing raw and cooked food to prevent contamination. Then preservatives. Substance like salt, sugar and vinegar help preserve food. They slow down or stop the growth of microbial growth. Then modern methods. New techniques like irradiations and packaging helps increase shelf life.
As a conclusion, our business model canvas highlights how food technology program integrates academic learning with industrial expectation. With strong exposure to food analysis techniques, safety standards like HACCP and ISO, and hands on training, our students are well prepared to take on roles in quality assurance, research and development, and food processing industries. We focus not only on the technical excellence but also on developing responsible professionals who contribute to food safety, innovation, and sustainability. I think with this video, we have had a glimpse of what our students are capable of. Thank you for your time and attention.